before the grind gets going.
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
We already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
What do you think is embarrassing for no apparent reason?
Pulling a push door, it's also quite embarrassing. I always tend to walk quite cautiously and be like, "There's no sign on this door. How do we react to this? Are they watching me?"
Especially, if you have a building that's got a push or pull door, please, if you don't have a sign, please.
It's that you see when you go to the Absa Bank, that's when you see it. Absa have no signs, so when I walk there, I put my toe first. I'm like, toe. Give me a chance. What's going on? Is it going in or is it coming out? That's
a great trick. You're trying to find the door that opens by itself in the mall.
Oh, yeah.
Those ones are the worst.
Yeah, I'll stand there. I'll stand there. And then that was like the one that works will be right next to you. On the right next to you. I was standing there until this one opened. I'm like, Chief, so, like this thing not opening.
Guys, put a sign
like,
or something.
Sean on the Bogart Radio app says I get so embarrassed when my stomach growls in a quiet meeting. Yeah,
hey.
I get you 100%. I'm with you 100%. Now you think
it's embarrassing.
I just ate right now. What's going on? Or you're not confidently walking into a party venue and you get there and they tell you it's invites only.
So I parked a little bit far from the elevator, and then somebody parked exactly identical as my car in front of the elevator. So when I come back, I was talking to someone. So that someone was supposed to leave together. There I am. I'm pressing.
Nothing's happening.
Maybe the battery is out or something. Then I noticed someone. You know, the funny part is there was a security guard. He was just looking at me.
There during the winter season, if you got the cold, if you got the flu, there's a certain cough that comes out, and that the cough that you don't want to release during the people. They call it the shotgun cough, where you hold it in, and it gets to a certain point where you can't hold it in when you cough, and literally the whole exam room turns around and looks at you,
and it echoes.
That's the worst.
Sana, AI right now must just get me a man. Because
what about your supposed relationship? You were just telling us about your supposed partner.
As much as it is supposed, guys, it is supposed.
What does supposed mean?
It means we are still talking about it.
Which one is this?
But we are talking exclusively.
Gut health, guys. I mean, one of the biggest problems South Africa has today is men with big bellies, man. I've never seen such a phenomenon. I think we're in a crisis mode.
Overeating, not enough exercise, take good care of yourself.
Tight t-shirt, pot belly, and the meat hanging out the bottom. But it's the ingredients and chemicals in the food.
Yeah.
And then you don't exercise. And you could try to get in the gym and do crunches and all that. But
it's not enough.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
bang after so many weekends of being away for acres of the city with our citizens.
But back again, back like
Yes.
it never left. What else can you say for something that's back?
Back like
Back like a vertebrae.
yeah, no, bigger, better, back.
Bigger, better. Bigger, better. Wow, I'm a big
Yes.
ego.
Bigger, definitely better. Welcome to all our citizens.
you're a size
it's good
queen.
to be back.
Do you know what a size queen is before you are just answering?
Is it someone who believes that size matters?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not really a size queen.
Oh.
Nah, I don't think I am a size queen.
Oh.
But it wouldn't hurt, Bandla, for it to be bigger and better. It definitely wouldn't hurt. Just like it doesn't hurt to be with our citizens every single Saturday for Acres of the City with you all the way from 11 to 1 p.m. We're here, as I said, to do it bigger and better with you. Dini Kumbule, my loyal citizens. We have been away because we have been chasing the bags. And we have been chasing the bag, and we have our citizens all over social media saying, hey guys, when are you back on our airwaves? Because we miss you so much. Trust me, guys, we missed you just as much. But worry not, because we are back. We are here to do it bigger and better every single Saturday with you. And then we have a jam-packed show for you, Sana. And just let us know how your week was, how the past 2 weeks was since Singeko. Just let's have a quick catch-up session with our loyal citizens and those who have been missing us, because we have been missing them. How have you been?
I have been booked.
And
I have been busy.
Don't we all pray for such moments?
I saw a post on X where a person said that I can't complain about being tired because it's the tired that I prayed for.
We can't complain about having a lot of food, a lot on our plates when the goal was to eat.
Yes.
You know?
I'm good. It's the end of the year. Budgeting is in place, trying to make sure that everything. Let me tell you guys, I just got a steal of a deal.
All right.
I was like,
I think that deserves.
So like, I've been, one of my goals for this year has to be just to improve things around the house at home.
Yes.
Because I'm not at home, and sometimes you don't know obviously what they might need, type of thing. So especially since it's November.
Yes.
November comes with Black Friday, which means that there's some good deals, some
that
good
you're gonna be getting. Yes.
So I've been putting money aside and like, okay, I want to buy this.
Yes.
And together to buy a fridge, a microwave, and a TV, you would pay like around maybe 9K, maybe 10K.
Together.
Yeah, for all three. A fridge is like what? 4K.
A small fridge.
A normal fridge. I'm not have a small family.
Okay.
A normal fridge.
Okay.
A normal fridge. I don't need a double door fridge.
Like 3,000.
No, it's not 3. It's like it's 5 to 6.
Oh, microwave and a
TV. And even got TV on it. It's not to be 70 inches.
Yes.
Just a nice 44 inch. Just so that my father can watch TV type of thing. And so I was just scrolling online yesterday, and then I saw that. I know, so a microwave is like 1,000 rand, 1.2, a normal one, not the microwave
specials.
that speaks to you.
Yes.
I'm not talking about the microwave when you say, "Hey Siri, please put in the noodles for 2.5." No, babes, I'm talking. Siri's responding.
Oh yes.
Not Phindi's phone
Siri is
responding.
alive, actually.
So I was able to. I didn't check out though. Only problem was that if I pay for those things, they're gonna get delivered here. I couldn't get them delivered to the address back home.
Yes.
Yeah, but for everything it was, I think
8,000 rand.
Yes.
Oh, fair enough. That's
I was like,
very
wow.
fair.
Because the fridge was on special, the microwave was on special.
Yes.
It was only the TV that there wasn't anything on special for. So I'm like, okay, let me wait a bit. Let me just wait for.
Yes.
But what I did end up banking was there was an iPad for 7.7, and then there was a discount, so it became 6.
Oh, that's amazing! Actually,
then I had a voucher for 2.5.
So you ended up paying something around 3K for the iPad. Oh my gosh, that's a bargain.
That's how I know God was looking upon me and said, "My child, your tears for being gay were not in vain."
Yes, they were definitely.
But yeah,
not in vain.
it's been a nice week, and also it's been a very reflective week of I'm having a lot of people around me who are resigning to pursue their passions.
And I've been having that conversation, that workshop with myself, this week. You know, also because I think my career has taken like a good turn, you know, in terms of being booked and busy, but also it's starting to really clash or overlap with my 9 to 5 because
with your 9 to
we
5.
are supposed to be going to the office. Back to the office on Monday. And there's this roadshow that I'm currently busy with, and I'm just like, okay, but now how do I handle all of this thing? You know, I've prayed to God for clarity. I've prayed to God for strength. I've prayed to God for guidance, for courage, and I don't know. I'm just at that point where I'm just thinking, Guti, should I do this thing or should I not? Should I continue working and I'll see how it goes? But also, this is just gonna confuse my schedule, complicate izinto for me.
It's gonna make it tough.
I don't know. I don't know what to do.
It's only prayer, babes.
Like, I don't know what to do. So if you're surrounded by people that are resigning from their 9 to 5s and pursuing their career, I think I think God is just trying to show you
that it's possible.
You know?
My friend literally said to me, he was like, you know, Tyrone, you resign. When you sit all day at home, you find things to do.
You find
ways to make the money in your career that you want, because you're sitting there doing nothing.
Yes,
it's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
You know that the end of the month is coming and your bills need to be paid.
Oh, ish. Yeah, that is very real. Hey, that is very real and realistic, because I'm also like kind of caught up in that situation, and I'm just like, you know what? How now do I make this decision? Like, what do I do? Because I've also like just been in conversation with my office manager, who's really been very supportive towards me and towards my whole career. And we are about, you know what, this girl's actually serious and she's actually good at what she does.
Exactly.
And she's not one to stand like in the way of someone who's trying to pursue her dreams, because she kind of also wants to have her own thing going on. And Ugel got married last week, and she actually chose me to be the MC at her wedding.
How'd you do that? So when colleagues ask you to do, or friends, do you send them an invoice?
Well, I firstly asked them, like, what's their budget? You know, before I actually send them the invoice. But with her, in her instance, she first asked me, how much do I charge for weddings? And then I said to her, okay, this is my rate, but because it's you, my girl, you can just give me whatever it is that because I know weddings are stressful. You're my friend, we are colleagues, you've been so good to me, we've been so good to each other. I don't think I'm doing this for you for free, but obviously because I'm representing you at the wedding and I'm the face of the wedding at that day, I need to get things done. I need to be there on time. I need to look the part. I need to be able to represent you the best way I know how. Now that means there needs to be like sort of like some financial injection that goes into that. I need to have my nails done, makeup, the dress, so that I can look proper for your wedding, so that also I can show up the best way I know how. So I don't know. If now you have an event and you're looking for an MC, I mean, I'm here, I'm your friend.
Why don't I MC my own event?
Because you are also an MC, and you were doing that with so much pride at Joburg Pride Day. Tell us more about that.
Let me tell you something. I was so tired. I was on that stage. I was dancing. I was screaming. I was shouting. It was amazing.
Yes.
I was saying to someone, it was the first time. Okay, so there was a lot of realizations I had on that day. Right? I'm going to try and keep them in a summary so that, our citizens can hit us up on the Bogart Radio app. Let us know how their weekend was.
Because this is a catch-up session between us and them.
So one, I didn't really enjoy the one part of Pride because I didn't get to spend time with my friends. I was working the whole time, so I didn't get to chill with them. I didn't get to just enjoy the music with them.
Yes.
And every time I did go to them, it was like a quick thing. So I just go check up on them, go back to stage. I mean, you know how it is when you're working. Artists are late. Artists sometimes have to swap around. Now the stage manager is looking for you because you're the one who needs to go and delay the crowd. So I didn't enjoy that part of Pride, but I had a good time on stage. It was the first time that I actually felt the effects of having been in the house. Because I was in this huge setting and everybody wanted to see me. Everybody wanted to take pictures with me. And I was like, what the hell?
Yes, everybody wanted to share the love with you.
Yes, and now it's like this community is just you realize that as much as there is so much hatred and questioning towards you, there is also so many people who have a love towards you. And that day reminded me of that. I was like, oh my gosh, Gadi, there are actually people who love you and people who recognize you. And then lastly, I think the one thing that stood out for me was like, I was like, this is what I went to Biggie's house for.
Yes.
So that opportunities like this would find me and I would be in the space where I would be able to accept them. And I wouldn't be in a place where I'd be looking at other people getting opportunities and thinking, how can I get them?
Ish, and that's amazing to hear actually, because I remember, I think I saw a video where you were just like, you've been beating yourself up for not making it to the top 5, and you kind of have been strict towards yourself, or maybe not as easy because of how that journey turned out. But look at you now, handling big stages, getting love from people. And I think it just goes to show, Guti, guys, we are actually bigger than we think we are. You know?
That's true.
We are bigger than we think we are. And I think when something like imposter syndrome strike, like, we just need to tap back into that jar of hope to just kind of remind ourselves, no man, we are actually on the right path. We are actually on the right path.
We are working.
And I hope our citizens have also been working so hard to chase their dreams and pursue whatever it is that they desire. Do hit us up on the Bogart Radio app. Tell us, how have you been? Tell us what you've been up to, because Sana, we have missed all of you, and we have also missed giving you some amazing music, because as you all know, style is rhythm right here on Bogart Radio. In the meantime, here's some good music.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going,
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
we already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Numaganjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
What do you think is embarrassing for no apparent reason?
Pulling a push door, it's also quite embarrassing. I always tend to walk quite cautiously and be like, there's no sign on this door. How do we react to this? Are they watching me?
Especially, if you have a building that's got a push or pull door, please, you don't have a sign, please.
It's that you see when you go to ABSA, the ABSA bank, that's when you see it. ABSA have no signs. So when I walk there, I put my toe first. I'm like, toe, give me a chance. What's going on? Is it going in or is it coming out? What's
That's a great trick. You're trying to find the door that opens by itself in the mall.
Oh yeah.
Those ones are the worst.
Yeah, I'll stand there. I'll stand there. And then that was like the one that works will be right next to you. On the right next to you. I was standing there until this one opened. I'm like, Chief, so, like this thing not opening.
Let's put a sign
like,
or
Chief,
something.
Sean on the Bogart Radio app says I get so embarrassed when my stomach growls in a quiet meeting. Yeah, bro, I get you 100%. I'm with you 100%. Now you think
it's embarrassing.
I just ate right now. What's going on? Or you're not confidently walking into a party venue and you get there and they tell you it's invites only.
So I parked a little bit far from the elevator, and then somebody parked exactly identical as my car in front of the elevator. So when I come back, I was talking to someone. So that someone was supposed to leave together. There I am. I'm pressing.
Nothing's happening.
Like maybe the battery is out or something. Then I noticed someone. You know, the funny part is there was a security guard. He was just looking at me.
There during the winter season, if you got the cold, if you got the flu, there's a certain cough that comes out, and that the cough that you don't want to release during the people. They call it the shotgun cough, where you hold it in, and it gets to a certain point where you can't hold it in when you cough, and literally the whole exam room turns around and looks at you.
And it echoes.
That's the worst.
Sana, AI right now must just get me a man. Because
what about your supposed relationship? You were just telling us about your supposed partner.
As much as it is supposed, guys, it is supposed.
What does supposed mean?
It means we are still talking about it.
Which one is this one?
But we are talking exclusively.
Way.
Gut health, guys. I mean, one of the biggest problems South Africa has today is men with big bellies, man. I've never seen such a phenomenon. I think we're in a crisis mode.
Overeating, not enough exercise, take good care of yourself as a dude.
Tight t-shirt, pot belly, and the meat hanging out the bottom. But it's the ingredients and chemicals in the food.
Yeah.
And then you don't exercise. And you could try to get in the gym and do crunches and all that. But
it's not enough.
It doesn't work because it's the diet.
And also a big belly also has other impact. I mean, it means that you can't see your 4-5.
Yeah, I get it.
Because like you can't see your 4-5. Because when you stand straight like this, and this thing is like
see
that.
your toenail.
You can only see your
nail. Cha isikole ngasiqeda wagcina kungibeka emathubeni ukuthi umjabulo ahamba yofunda esikoleni wakuthiwa kusemajuba.
Yes.
Ngafunda le course wakuthiwa electrical engineering. Ukucula kusiyinto engangiyiplanile.
So unjabulo noSomnandi bahlobana kanjani kusondelana kwabo qhamukaphi ngoba ngikhumbula ukuthi Mother of Or emcimnazo umdola unjabulo ubonakala ngena noSomnandi stage emcimbini oyi1 and then uSomnandi ingane yakhe unjabulo uSomnandi noNjabulo bahlangana kanjani uSomnandi nesithi siyasebenza la esisazazele ngezingane azidliwe imidlwane
uSomnandi ubaba omncane emndenini khona ekhaya impela nje baleni emndenini
yeah
ubaba omncane uSomnandi mina umuntu angazi ukuthi uyacula emhlabeni uSomnandi noma mama efikile ekhaya efika phethe amakhasete ekudlalwa amakhasete akhe silalela nje yena yikho lento yagcina itshalekile noma sengifuna nami ukucula njengomgqumeni esengiyahluleka ngoba la emqondweni wami kuprogranyiwe ukuthi kahle kahle nanga umuntu ocula.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going.
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
We already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Numaganjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Back to the City has never attracted less than 15,000 people. Never in any year. After COVID, there were concerns that, is it going to pick up where it left off? It did pick up where it left off.
How this thing started, I think you can Google how it started.
Yeah.
But I think what's important is why it's necessary. So the idea was always to say, well, how do we do this thing to be countrywide, right? Sure. How do you give an opportunity to some artists from there in Kurumani, some small town you never heard of? Sure. How do you give an opportunity to a graffiti artist from wherever? How do you give an opportunity to this dancer or this producer, you know? And also, how do you teach the government about what these young people are doing? At the same time, how do you expose the corporates to what these people are doing?
It's not just about artists. This man here gives opportunities to young people behind the scenes. You know what I mean? You know, making sure the artists are fed, making sure that they get what they need. You know, artist riders,
hospitality, making sure that they are well taken care of.
That's the one.
Yo, you're the most important person there.
I'm telling you,
Rashid. Here you are. Ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi ungene kanjani nawe kwi Back to the City. And as far as I understand, you are in charge of the 10K challenge.
I've always been a hip hop activist before joining Back to the City.
Hip hop activist.
Hip hop activist.
Right.
You know, in terms of writing articles, being vocal. The main thing Osmic wanted me for was the Sahas.
Okay.
Yeah. It was
okay. South African Hip Hop Awards.
South African Hip Hop Awards.
Right.
But it's one thing with Back to the City. It's a matter of now we're working on this, and then now we're working on that.
Interlinked,
So I was very instrumental because I was there from day one. Big Zulu was the first winner of 10K.
Big Zulu,
yeah.
Wow.
Big Zulu was the first winner of 10K. He was still skinny there. We have the videos and everything.
What rock have I been under? I didn't know that. Osmic?
Sir.
What would you say that the experience at Back to the City is as your view?
I think those that don't know must buy a ticket and come to see it on the 11th of October. Yeah. I can't explain. You must just buy a ticket. Go to www.backtothecity, buy a ticket, and then they must come, and then they can experience it themselves.
I've loved the brand. Been with the brand for 10 years. Like I said, exclusivity and what goes on in your pocket.
Which one is your favorite shop? Do you usually shop at?
Well, my guy used to work at Canal Walk, but now I just buy through him. Yeah.
Shout out to you, man. You know, I always love all the stylists when the customers talk about them. And
really,
you're a true Bogart man because you're not the only one. Every Bogart man customer says, I've got my guy.
Yeah. The thing is, my stylist knows my sizes. So I've been approached to say, you can buy online, it's much easier. But I have to be true to my guys, and I have to support them as well, you know, because they have got families, they got kids as well. Normally, guys will just send photos and they say this is releasing or this has been released before it comes online. So I know a lot of stuff goes to the store first before it comes online. I've noticed that before.
You know, it's so surprising that you even noticed that. You even noticed the routine that we have, and we haven't even communicated it. How insane is that?
That's what we call experience.
The city of Joburg Raids. Dragon City Shopping Center.
There's no more
like
weaves.
this one. I don't like. I was a.
We private money about to go up.
Some shops shut down on the spots, and people were seen fleeing the scene. Man,
it must have been a mess because you already know without police interference, that place is chock-a-blocked. And one of the biggest issues is the health inspections, and these I can almost agree with that. If you see the toilets in Dragon City, Chief,
I've never bothered actually.
Never even tried. I will never even.
There's things that you just don't try.
The toilets in China in
they're horrible. Health concerns.
Just don't try, bro. You just
there's
know,
some
like,
areas where just hold it, man. Just like hold it.
It's like hold it's fine.
Just
you know,
no, you won't die. You'll make it.
You will not die.
In about 30 years' time to 40 years' time, I think everything is going to be robotic because even now with
in
movies,
30 to 40 years, we're actually still going to be alive.
Exactly. That's my biggest concern.
What do you mean I'm going to be alive for so much longer? Have you heard how AI can actually sound like a person?
Now you're going to get someone saying, hey, Connie Ferguson scammed me of this and this. I'm like, Marachomi, can the whole Connie Ferguson come to you and be like,
I need 50 rand.
I need 50 rand. Maybe it's because it's never happened to me.
But my question is that of all the people Connie Ferguson could have reached out to, she reached out to you.
To me.
Her son, her daughter, her siblings.
A whole Zandile from Alex.
Her
Connie
friends.
Ferguson is reaching out to a whole Zandile.
She has friends.
In the industry.
She has a banker.
Exactly.
She has people who she can reach out to, but when Tyrone, Utula, Moklek, Stopu.
Bikini season. Yeah. Look for it on Instagram.
We're about to see some flames this summer, man. Yeah, but some people mustn't overexpose things that should not be overexposed.
You don't just wake up, dress up, and just walk out.
Yeah. But do you look in a mirror and say, this one just doesn't look right?
Yeah, you'll know.
Let me change the shirt because this one is not working.
You'll know.
Let me change these pants because it's not working.
You'll know, trust me.
Hey, and then if somebody around the house sees that, no, but what your outfit looks like is not right, and they tell you,
hey,
do you listen?
I can say
at some point I do.
Look, my mama,
depending on how I'm
your
feeling.
Mama, look, my mama and grandmama slap shit out of me from heaven.
Okay,
like I go outside looking foolish.
Yeah,
what the hell? and I get, I feel something.
My grandmother used
like
to
a memory
do that
comes
as
in.
well.
Yeah. I'm like, no, that's not appropriate. Like, don't be a
T coming through with that one, and the title of it is War. And before that one, we played you KO featuring Young Stana, and the title of that one is Paradise. And ahead of that one as well, we played you Picky Picky because we want you to say Picky Picky, whether you're choosing your passion or you are choosing your 9 to 5. Because some of us, like myself and Tyrone, are kind of like in a predicament. I don't know. Let me know when what would you rather do? Would you quit your 9 to 5 for your passion? Would you, I don't know, what would you do? Would you try and moonlight, or would you do both? Or like, because I'm also like stuck in that predicament where I don't know whether I should, whether I'm at that point where I can actually now just quit my 9 to 5 and chase my dreams, because also the bag is getting bigger. The bag is getting bigger, the schedule is getting busier, my days are getting booked out.
Exactly.
And I don't know, but I feel like I can't do both at this point.
And you can't do it all.
I can't do it all.
And that's where it becomes tough, because you know that your 9 to 5 is consistent. That money will always come in on the exact date. At the same time, your debitors will be paid, your rent will be paid sharp.
Yes.
But people are not reliable when it comes to waiting for invoices. You can wait 2 months. And now it will all come in as a 400K, 60K, and 80K. That time, while waiting for all that, you've had to take out loans.
Yes, you've had to make debts.
You've had to ask. You can't say askis rent.
You can't, honestly.
You can't say askis car payment. Those debit orders, you can't say askis. Maybe you can say to a friend, oh, Trami, I need a 1K or 2K just to get through the next 2 weeks. But that's not going to pay rent.
That's not going to pay rent, definitely.
That might just get you to the next show. That might get you to the next gig. Again, they promise you to pay. They pay a month later.
Or they don't even pay the fully agreed upon amount.
Exactly.
And that's really tough. That's really tough.
Maybe we should start doing a thing of a deposit.
Well, that's how I work. I don't show up to an event without the deposit. There is a specific event that I did show up to that I did not get a deposit for. And, the people that I was working with for that event, Bangele specifically, Phindi, we do have sponsors. However, the sponsors say they're going to be paying out like in the next 3 weeks after the event, post the event, But right now, we're just doing everything from our pockets. We've had to make loans to make the event successful and stuff like that. And
so then how
we
can
are currently
pay
out.
3 weeks later?
I'm like, okay, no, let's just see how it's gonna go. So I agreed to get into that event to work with him, and then I think a week post the event, that's only when I got my payment. A week post the event.
At least it was 1 week.
And they did say, Bandla, you'll get your money like within 2 weeks. Like 2 weeks is even a lot. You'll get your money within the next week. And I got on stage, delivered.
Exactly.
I gave them a show, Baba. I gave them a whole freaking show, and exactly a week later, the full agreed upon amount was in my account.
It was there.
And I thank them for being fair. Shout out to them for being fair, and the whole organizers of that event for being fair. However, I personally feel like a lot of promoters for events, a lot of organizers take advantage of artists who do not have management, artists who are independent, artists who do not have spokespersons,
people who are not fighting
representatives
for you.
If you don't have someone that's going to represent you, that can actually walk the talk, that can actually say no, because Tina, it's just like
some of us are nice.
Some of us are very nice.
Some of us are too nice, and I'm one of those people. Like,
yes.
they'll be there like, okay, all we can give you is water. You'll be like, oh, okay, that's
like,
fine.
okay,
I'll just get myself
let's get
your manager. Your manager will be like, no, that's not right. You need to get this person food and a rider now.
And this just shows, Uguti, there's a lot of things that come into play when you are building your career in the entertainment
and building
industry.
Yourself as a brand.
As a brand as well is really, really important. And I think the guest that is going to be joining us today is going to tell us how her transition has been from actually quitting her 9 to 5, because she actually did work a 9 to 5, go retail. And she was just like, you know what?
She's like, the bag is enough.
After her big song, she was just like, hey, I am talking about the the one and only Dorothy Utandega D Rose. Definitely, she is here in studio already, and she's going to be joining us really soon to talk about her career, to talk about how it's been, man, her journey as a vocalist, her journey as Ugelwa KZN, who flew down to Joburg, to actually, you know, try and make this whole singing thing work out. And I know, personally, I know for myself, it's been a hell of a ride for me. And every time when people ask me, yo, how has it been? I'm always just like, yo. But I feel like for musicians, it's actually been tougher.
I think it's a bit tougher. Actually, you know what? I don't want to say anyone. It's tough.
It's very tough.
Whether you're an influencer, whether you're a content creator, whether you're a presenter, a radio host, a TV presenter, an MC, a DJ, a producer, a vocalist.
Yes.
Behind the scenes. I don't know. Wherever you find yourself within the entertainment space is tough. There's gatekeeping. There's favorites. There's late payments. There's royalties not paid out.
Yes.
There's so much that is always taking place that can just put you one step behind and can dishearten you from your journey.
That's true.
Like, I'm not respect people who are like, you know what, I'm giving up everything to follow my dreams, or I'm giving up my 9 to 5 to do content creation full time. I get tired after recording one video. I'm just like, like, and especially people who make skits.
Hey, those are very brave. Hey.
I'm like, yo,
those are very, very brave.
Like, you have to make something funny.
Yes.
And you can't make one funny video. You think you're going to post one video a day? No, you have to post a lot. We have to get traction. You need brands to see why they need to work with you.
Yes, that's true.
Shame. She must come and tell us how she did it so that we can be like, you know what? Here's our resignation letters. We're done.
Yeah, because at this point, guys, our 9 to 5s are actually 9 to 5ing the hell out of us. And Tina's Nama Passion projects, we are living in our answered prayers, as we are already saying. But, you know, there comes a time where you have to make that one decision.
And, you know, that one decision is what stands between you and your big break.
Yes.
Like, it will be what is standing. Like,
that is
sometimes,
crazy.
And the worst part is that people don't pray enough. We don't pray and have that discernment to find out when is it for us to make that right decision.
And I think Uti Rose is the perfect person to actually maybe guide us into how she knew, like, and how she was so sure that this is the perfect time to now leave my 9 to 5 and to pursue my career fully 100%. Because Tina, I'm a creatives. I think we are just having a hard time, because also with the entertainment industry, nothing is ever permanent per se, or nothing is ever like consistently constant.
Nothing is guaranteed.
You know,
you're hot today,
and
tomorrow you're cold, my dear. Tomorrow you're cold. You're no longer the hot. You're no longer the hot on the press. You're no longer the one we want.
You're no longer having that sauce, because trends have changed, because everything around us keeps on changing so fast. Like, we're living in a fast-paced
so quickly.
environment.
And if you don't find a way to keep up, just close. Like, okay, so at work I work within the social media team, right?
Yes.
So one of our things is being up to date with what's trending, just so that, like, you can have a cool way to respond to things sometimes, or to engage on things, or to provide ideas.
Yes.
So, like, I don't know if you've seen the Albany thing that's been trending on TikTok, where people show up with an entire mountain of bread.
Yes.
And then this is this is Albany, 4 slices is enough. Yeah, or this other girl is like, do you guys accept Apple Pay? And the person's like, yeah, we do. And she throws in a real apple.
Yes.
Yeah, we find out that we have a colleague who doesn't have TikTok. And we're just like, what?
Like, then what do they?
Like, what are you doing with your, like, outside of you, when you have nothing to do and you're just scrolling aimlessly through the internet, doom scrolling, as they say now. Like, where do you pick up trends? Where do you pick up funny things that people are saying?
Yes, like, what shapes your lingo? Like, what shapes your current reality? Because
what shapes anything that you? I don't know.
I mean, because we're out here clocking it, we're out here serving the tea, we're out here, you know, because also most of these trends, they shape how we walk, how we talk, how we interact with each other, because of how cool they are.
But do you speak is TikTok?
Yeah, so use it me TikTok, man, so that
You
we can be
TikTok.
able to be relevant, around everything that's going on around us. But yeah, our citizens should let us know, have they been in a position where they just had to make that one compromise for their career that could either make or break them? Because I'm at a crossroad right now, and I don't know whether this one decision is going to make or break me. But we do have a guest that's coming up, and also how her music journey has been so far and how she has been maneuvering the city of gold in Johannesburg. Because Masuga umuntu mhlambe from a completely different province from GP uza eGoli to just ukufeza amaphupho wakho, and you never know what's cooking, you never know what's waiting for you,
happening and how it's gonna find you.
Exactly. And you never know who's looking, you never know who has the best intentions, you never know, especially in this industry. Go very tricky, tricky, because not everyone is as transparent as you may think they are, and not everyone is as genuine as we are,
Ish.
So kunzima shem kunzima, but I think the beautiful part of the journey is when everything comes together. Mara itokolo yona ai shem siyasokola
You can exclude me.
So gola
Bogart Radio, everywhere you go. Stream live.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going,
Thanks, mama.
we already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Numaganjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
What do you think is embarrassing for no apparent reason?
Pulling a push door, it's also quite embarrassing. I always tend to walk quite cautiously and be like, "There's no sign on this door. How do we react to this? Are they watching me?"
Especially, if you have a building that's got a push or pull door, please, if you don't have a sign, please.
It's like that. You see when you go to Absa, the Absa Bank, that's when you see it. Absa have no signs, so when I walk there, I put my toe first on my toe. Give me a chance. What's going on? Is it going in or is it coming out? What's going on?
That's a great trick. You're trying to find the door that opens by itself in the mall.
Oh yeah.
Those ones are the worst.
Yeah, I'll stand there. I'll stand there. And then that was like the one that works will be right next to you.
Right next to you.
I was standing there until this one opened. I'm like, Chief, so, like this thing not opening.
Guys, put a sign
like,
or
Chief,
something.
Sean on the Bogart Radio app says I get so embarrassed when my stomach growls in a quiet meeting. Yeah, I get you 100%. I'm with you 100%. Now you think
it's embarrassing.
I just ate right now. What's going on? Or confidently walking into a party venue and you get there and they tell you it's invites only.
So I parked a little bit far from the elevator, and then somebody parked exactly identical as my car in front of the elevator. So when I come back, I was talking to someone. So that someone was supposed to leave together. There I am. I'm pressing.
Nothing's happening.
Like maybe the battery is out or something. Then I noticed someone. The funny part is there was a security guard. He was just looking at me.
There during the winter season, if you got the cold, if you got the flu, there's a certain cough that comes out, and that the cough that you don't want to release during the people. They call it the shotgun cough, where you hold it in, and it gets to a certain point where you can't hold it anymore, and you cough, and literally the whole exam room turns around and looks at you.
And it echoes.
That's the worst.
Sana, AI right now must just get me a man. Because
what about your supposed relationship? You were just telling us about your supposed partner.
As much as it is supposed, guys, it is supposed.
What does supposed mean?
It means we are still talking about it.
Which one is this one?
But we are talking exclusively.
Gut health, guys. I mean, one of the biggest problems South Africa has today is men with big bellies, man. I've never seen such a phenomenon. I think we're in a crisis mode.
Overeating, not enough exercise. Take good care of yourself.
Tight t-shirt, pot belly, and the meat hanging out the bottom. But it's the ingredients and chemicals in the food.
Yeah.
And then you don't exercise. And you could try to get in the gym and do crunches and all that. But
it's not enough.
It doesn't work. Because it's the diet.
And also a big belly also has other impacts. I mean, it means that you can't see your 4-5.
Yeah, I get you.
Because like you can't see your 4-5. Because when you stand straight like this, and this thing is like
see
that.
your toenail.
You can only see your nail.
Cha isikole ngasiqeda wagcina kungibeka emathubeni ukuthi uNjabulo ahamba ayofunda esikoleni wakuthiwa kusemajuba.
Yes.
Ngafunda le course wakuthiwa electrical engineering. Ukucula kusiyinto engangiyiplanile.
So uNjabulo noSomnandi bahlobana kanjani kusondelana kwabo uqhamukaphi ngoba ngikhumbula ukuthi Mother of Or emcimbi uMdola unjalo ubonakala ngena noSomnandi stage emcimbini oyi1 and then uSomnandi ingane yakhe uNjabulo uSomnandi noNjabulo bahlangana kanjani uSomnandi nesithi siyasebenza la esisazazele ngezingane azidliwe imidlwane
uSomnandi ubaba omncane emndenini khona ekhaya impela nje baleni emndenini
yeah
ubaba omncane uSomnandi mina umuntu angazi ukuthi uyacula emhlabeni uSomnandi nomama efikile ekhaya efika ephethe amakhasete kudlalwa amakhasete akhe silalela nje yena yikho lento yagcina itshalekile noma sengifuna nami ukucula njengomgqumeni esengiyahluleka ngoba la emqondweni wami kuprogranyiwe ukuthi kahle kahle nanga umuntu ocula.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going,
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
we already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dial out what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Back to the City has never attracted less than 15,000 people. Never in any year. After COVID, there were concerns that, is it going to pick up where it left off? It did pick up where it left off.
How this thing started, I think you can Google how it started.
Yeah.
But I think what's important is why it's necessary. So the idea was always to say, well, how do we do this thing to be countrywide, right? Sure. How do you give an opportunity to some artists from there in Kurumani, some small town you never heard of? Sure. How do you give an opportunity to a graffiti artist from wherever? How do you give an opportunity to this dancer or this producer, you know? And also, how do you teach the government about what these young people are doing? At the same time, how do you expose the corporates to what these people are doing?
It's not just about artists. This man here gives opportunities to young people behind the scenes. You know what I mean? You know, making sure the artists are fed, making sure that they get what they need. You know, artist riders,
hospitality, making sure that they are well taken care of.
That's the one.
Yo, you're the most important person there.
I'm telling you.
Rashid, here you are. Ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi ungene kanjani nawe kwi Back to the City. And as far as I understand, you are in charge of the 10K challenge.
I've always been a hip hop activist before joining Back to the City.
Hip hop activist.
Hip hop activist.
Right.
You know, in terms of writing articles, being vocal. The main thing Osmic wanted me for was the Sahas.
Okay.
Yeah. It was
okay. South African Hip Hop Awards.
South African Hip Hop Awards.
Right.
But it's one thing with Back to the City. It's a matter of now we're working on this and then now we're working on that.
Interlinked.
So I was very instrumental because I was there from day one. Big Zulu was the first winner of 10K.
Big Zulu,
yeah.
Wow.
Big Zulu was the first winner of 10K. He was still skinny there. We have the videos and everything.
What rock have I been under? I didn't know that. Osmic?
Sir.
What would you say that the experience of Back to the City is as your view?
I think those that don't know must buy a ticket and come see it on the 11th of October. Yeah. I can't explain. You must just buy a ticket. Go to www.backtothecity hiphopfestival.com.
Yep.
Buy a ticket.
Yep.
And then they must come, and then they can experience it themselves.
I've loved the brand. Been with the brand for 10 years. Like I said, exclusivity and what goes on in your pocket.
Which one is your favorite shop? Do you usually shop at?
Well, my guy used to work at Canal Walk, but now I just buy through him. Yeah.
Shout out to you, man. You know, I always love all the stylists when the customers talk about them. And
really,
you're a true Bogart man because you're not the only one. Every Bogart man customer says, I've got my guy.
Yeah. The thing is, my stylist knows my sizes. So I've been approached to say, you can buy online, it's much easier. But I have to be true to my guys, and I have to support them as well, you know, because they've got families, they got kids as well. Normally, guys will just send photos and they say this is releasing or this has been released before it comes online. So I know a lot of stuff goes to the store first before it comes online. I've noticed that before.
You know, it's so surprising that you even noticed that. You even noticed the routine that we have, and we haven't even communicated it. How insane is that?
That's what we call experience.
The city of Joburg Reds, Dragon City Shopping Center.
There's no
I
more
don't like
weeds.
this one. I don't like. I was a.
We private money about to go up.
Some shops shut down on the spot, and people were seen fleeing the scene. Man,
it must have been a mess because you already know without police interference, that place is chock-a-blocked. And one of the biggest issues is the health inspections, and these I can almost agree with that. If you see the toilets in Dragon City, Chief,
I've
never bothered actually.
Never even tried. I will never even.
There's things that you just don't try.
The toilets in China,
I don't know.
Horrible. Health concerns.
Just don't try, bro.
As promised, we do have your favorite hitmaker right here in studio with us on Acres of the City, where we do not only just dive into the music of your favorite A-listers, but we do dive into their hearts, into their minds, into their business, and into their homes as well. And we do have the amazing D-Rose. Clack it. How are you, Mama?
I'm I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing amazing. Congratulations on how far you have come.
Thank you so much.
Since the last day we actually got to speak. The last time I saw her, we were doing an interview for that other production I used to work for. It's Moss. And I don't want to mention them because, I don't want to give them free publicity. Otherwise, I'll get in trouble with management.
So Missy says that there is no more a thing of any publicity is good publicity. Okay. These days, bad publicity can ruin your career.
It can, and I don't want to get in trouble with the management. Now I'm promoting another platform on our platform. But since the last time we spoke, your career has taken a very major turn.
Thank you.
Like
it's on the up.
It's on the up.
It's going.
It's going there. And before you came onto the show, we were actually speaking about this crossroad that I'm currently on. I don't know whether this is the right time for me to leave my job or just because now I'm getting actually booked and busy where my media career is concerned, but now I actually have this 9 to 5 that's
holding you back.
And
you're the best person to speak to
because you just left your 9 to 5. Girl, how did you know it was the right time to do that?
I didn't know. I actually took
You can move your mic close just a bit
closer.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh my God, it's not moving.
No, it's not. Let's do this quickly.
Okay. Is it fine now?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Actually, I didn't know. I took a leap of faith. I would talk to my manager, and I'm like, I'm scared. I remember the nights I decided to write the letter to my team at work. I cried. I cried. I was like, okay, Luto is here. Hello is here. What's next?
Exactly.
That was like the hardest decision to take, but I took it, and God just led me through the right path.
Do you not regret quitting your 9 to 5?
No.
So that's actually the best decision you've ever made.
When you were crying, was it more tears of relief, like, whew, I can focus on myself, or was it a thing of, I don't know what's coming next?
Remember, I used to say I love my job.
Yeah.
As much as it's just like remember, this job took me from KZN to Joburg.
Yes.
Now I have Hello, I have Luto. Do you understand? So it was a job that I was like really holding on to. I remember going to my manager's office. I was like, as much as this is just a job, but for me, it was a breakthrough.
Yes.
I told him, I was like, this is a breakthrough. So I was just like, I love what I do, but now I need to take another step. Yeah.
And wow, shout out to you for being so brave, because he was also saying with a lot of people around him are actually leaving their 9 to 5s to pursue their career and dreams. And I'm just like, you know what? I feel like everyone has reached that point now where actually the bag is really quite begging. I can't say we are eating, but we are getting cooked. We are cooking something, and
there's something on the table.
There's something on the table.
There's something on. You see, now it's a matter of it's pushing you so hard to work too much, because there's no longer like something for the end of the month.
There's no cushioning.
Yes. Now it's a matter of, okay, I need to earn this by end of this week, next week. So it's quite a good challenge.
It pushes you, because you can't sit at home all day and do nothing.
Exactly.
And do nothing.
Someone has to come up with a new hit song.
Actually, someone does have to come up with a new hit song. Now let's take it all the way back to Umlazi, right?
Before there was Joburg, before there was Luto, before there was Hello.
Who is Uthandeka?
Uthandeka ngane yagogo. I was raised by 3 grandparents, nomkhulu. There was never like a music check within, but it's always been having cousins and brothers that loved music. Ekhaya, there was no TV. Right, growing up. So ben hlupa kakhulu. If getting the TV to watch TV.
Yes.
I'm not here to see you. I'm here to watch.
I'm here to see what's happening on the TV, girl.
Like we'll be like a group of kids playing outside. I'll just find myself inside your home, watching TV, and imitating things that I see on TV. I loved it. I loved doing that. And ngikule in a beautiful home.
Yes.
Loving home. A lot of like family challenges there and there, but Tukogwam has always been a pillar to say, you are my kid and uzoba right.
Exactly.
Yes. So we used to also have a group, Sasi group. We used to dance, all these things. So that's why right now I'm trying to really improve my stage presence with dancing and stuff like that. I've always been like a bubbly kid.
Oh, amazing, amazing.
And did you always know that this was the direction that you wanted to go in?
Yes. Every moment I look at myself in the mirror, I've always believed I'm a superstar.
Amen.
Yes.
All the time.
Amen. Amen. Put that on a t-shirt. Take it to the CPIC trademark that every moment I looked in the mirror, I always knew
that
I was a superstar.
Yeah, I would like literally dress in my grandmother's old clothes and everything, pretend there's a crowd. I've always been delusional. Until this day, I still tell people, stay delusional.
Yes.
It's okay, you know? So one crazy part about being delusional is a lot. A lot. Because you have scenarios in your head that are just so beautiful. You want to keep tapped in.
Yes.
You know? So like, but it's what I'm still advising people to stay delusional.
Yes.
It's the way to go.
Oh, it definitely is the way to go, because I mean, Delulu is the only Salulu. Yeah. Now let's talk about the transition moving from KZN to Johannesburg. Did you move here for the music, or it was maybe school related, or you were one of those people that just decided to take a leap of faith?
Well, it's always been a push from my parents. Right after my grandparents passed away, may their soul rest in peace. I moved with my parents, of which I don't want to go too deep.
Yes,
but they had a studio, right? They had a studio. Started being like pushing so hard. That time, my dad was really pushing to stop the whole studio thing because people crowd in and we already have younger siblings, girls. He was like, let me just stop this. But when I kept on pushing, he was like, you're so passionate. I was like, yeah, I want this, you know. So after some time, they were like, how about you go to Joburg, because they've seen the life in Joburg moving so fast and everything. How about you go find yourself, because for them it worked out. So they're like, how about you go find yourself? I'm like, okay, I want to do that, you know. So and then they booked us the flights. They're like, go, we got you a place, we're giving you guys 1 year to figure it out.
And it's always just 1 year. If it doesn't work out in that 1 year, we are go Tuka. And it's okay.
No, like Hamban. It was me and my siblings, me, my older sister, and my older brother. We stayed there. My first year, it didn't work out. Honestly, it didn't work out. I started like doing like your cleaning service around where I used to stay. I was like, okay, let me just do this and get cash and be like, okay, let me go to these studios, you know, because no one knows me. They can't just be like, okay, come to studio.
Here's a chance. Hey, it's like that in Johannesburg.
Exactly. So I was like, okay, sure, I'm gonna do that. And then I did the whole thing. I was working with the flat owners. They would call me like, this room, they need this. And go do it. And then I liked it because it kind of like moved me to say, it might not be easy, but you gotta figure it out. You know, I was never shy about what I used to do, and I was even today people still remind me, you used to clean that room. I'm like yeah, that's me.
That's me.
That was me. You don't clean properly when.
Yes, so I used to do that, and then it didn't work out, hey, because I was pretty much scared. I was very scared. Even when I get to studio, I'll find a lot of people. I'm not used to that. It used to be me and the producer. So now I'm used to, okay, there are like 10 people in studio.
Studio session.
Yo, she's a makwapa.
That's easy.
Like, I'll be so scared. But now I'm getting used to the fact that if you don't do it, who's gonna do it?
Who's gonna do it?
You know?
If not you, then who?
Then who? Like, so I had to get used to it, and then it worked out the following year.
Amazing. Amazing. Now, you started working, I know you started working with the likes of Abu Tycoon, and then when you started out almost mainstreaming, and that kind of just elevated everything for you in terms of meeting the right people, connecting you to the right audience, until you clocked your first big song, Ihelo Nosfazo. Take us through that.
Okay, I would say the main people in the industry that I've worked with before Tycoon was Soul Matrix.
Oh, Soul Matrix,
Soul Matrix, Gaba Kano, And yeah, those were the people I would literally push into, and we worked very hard, and there was a team that I was working with, still with my management. It was beautiful. It was more than like I used to, even now, the people that I work with, it's always been like, yes, we do music, but can we build the family within? We're coming from far.
Yes.
You know, it can sometimes can be a breakdown there and there, but we family. So working with these people, Nakona, they were patient with me. Like I would be so scared. Like 10 people, 11 people in studio. I'm like, guys,
in front of all of these people. Crazy.
You know? So it was hard, but they were so patient with me. Like, you can do it. There's a producer of mine, Frank My Beats. He would sit me down. He's one of the most open people that I'm.
Yes.
He's always like, Rose, we have to put my happy, right? I'm like, yeah. It's like, why are you scared? Like, why are you scared?
You can't be scared when you come from there.
You can't. So I got used to it. I got freshened up. I would stand there before I started getting used to, before I stand to the mic, I just a little prayer. This is me and I can do it.
Yeah.
And for you, what do you think that breakthrough moment was where you were able to say, yeah, this is it and I'm on the right path?
I remember I spoke about like me standing on the mirror and seeing this superstar.
Yes.
Was the moment when I started getting used to performing actually. So even if it's a small crowd, the moment I step on stage, it's like,
the nerves.
I don't even get them anymore.
For real. No. I can never get used to standing in front of a crowd and actually performing.
I think like a lot of crowd, because I haven't gotten to a lot of crowd, but like a crowd, even if it's just like 10, 20 people,
yes,
I have to own it.
Yes.
That's when I realized I can, you know. So yeah, it's like stepping into stage and doing what I do best.
That makes, you know, there's not a lot of people who can just leave everything behind.
Yes.
And say that I want to follow this, I want to do this, I want to be able to achieve this, and stay dedicated
to it.
You know, a lot of people often give up along the way, and there's a lot of young people who are looking at you and they're like, you know, when I grow up, this is who I want to be. You.
Uluto.
Yeah.
Do you know that I went home I think a month ago.
Yeah.
And then there's this shop that we buy like your quarters, but we don't call them quarters this side. It's Ishibob. Yes. We buy Ishibob and stuff. So sis Lunga, who used to like see me and bengicule sonto in that time.
Yes.
I was a bit older. So the mom was actually the mom did something to her. She was mad and stuff.
Yes.
So she was not there. She gave her a video call. She's like, the kid cried.
Oh.
I started crying as well. I'm like, what's going on? She cried. I'm like, Ganjan, man. So I started realizing, no, man, we're doing an impact. There's something going on.
What you're doing is impactful.
You know? There's something that we're doing. And I realized, oh my word.
Now, do you get that rush where now you're just like on stage performing and you're performing your song and like people are actually performing your song with you?
They are singing the lyrics.
With you.
How did we get here?
How's that feeling, Val?
It feels so good, I won't lie. It feels so good to a point where even like for me, if I would just be in the crowd, just
with the people.
Yes, but it's impossible, you know. But it just feels so good, I won't lie. It's like it's happening.
It's happening for real.
Yeah.
Now, I want us to talk. I want us to get a little bit personal.
Okay.
I know you're a very fun lady, very fun African woman, and who's got an amazing voice.
Thank you.
Who's exposed to a lot of male figures in the industry that do pose certain intentions. We understand. Have you come across a situation where you are now I don't know how to put this question.
Yeah.
But the way
she can say no. I'm not wrong. She can be like, I don't get no.
But she can also say yes.
Yeah, I think we get what you're saying.
Have you ever dated in the industry?
No.
Not within the industry.
No.
Why not, Bandla? Because there's so many fine brothers in the industry.
Like you see now, like the way my career is so going so smooth.
Yes.
You understand? I'm not trying to find myself in a position where Nizindaba.
Yeah, I get that. Oh, I get that.
Nizindaba.
Oh, I get that.
And wake up,
remember,
Musa
we
Kaula
just-
has an article about you there.
Oh, next thing Musa Kola is saying we look
just-
hungry.
We just spoke about like kids looking up to us.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now Sabebona Lenda, they think it's fun. You know, even if right now someone comes as part of the industry,
Yes.
let us keep it private.
As
You know?
private as possible, because
Yes.
next thing, but
Yeah.
then you're gonna have to release statements about your breakup, but asking for privacy. I don't get why people, like Misuga, you guys are giving us your relationship number one, and then you guys have your own dealings. Niyahlukana. And then you come tell us ukuthi nihlukene asinibuzanga number one.
Exactly.
You come tell us ukuthi nihlukene, then you ask us for privacy.
You know, it's just
It doesn't make sense, and a lot of people a lot of people in the industry find themselves
Yeah.
in positions where they kind of have to over-explain themselves to the public, or probably sell themselves short of who they truly are, because they're scared of what the next person is going to say. Because once you are a public figure, or you are making musical art for people to consume, you are putting yourself out there for public scrutiny.
Yes.
And you get bashed a lot.
Yeah.
People say things.
People no longer focusing on what you were here for.
Yes.
Yeah.
How
People now
have you been
focus
maintaining
on-
your brand? It's so clean, because I mean your brand is really spotless. The music is the only thing that speaks for you. There's no drama centered around Utiros.
Yes.
There's no drama centered around Utandega. And I feel like a lot of people abayithandi mystery ne, but they love it when you give them all of you. But then also they also kind of love it when you are mysterious, because it's like, we want more, like, who are you? And people just now keep chasing and chasing and chasing.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, for me, I'd like to give a shout out to my team.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to the
Shout out.
Yes, and like I said, as much as we do what we do, we are family. Like ngiyawazi ukuthi mangithi ish angikho sharp, it's related to music, even if it's personal.
Yes.
Ngiyazi ukuthi okay, I'm talking to someone, I won't find that thing out there or anything like that. It's my team, and nongazitholi everywhere. I'm an artist. Yes, I do what I do. I do best, but I refuse to be in spaces that are just
that don't align.
Do you understand? We're performing, socialize at that time, leave, go home. I'm very much like you're a
homebody.
Yes, so I love being at home. I'll just cancel sometimes something just because I remember even growing up, bengayithanda ingane ezulayo, bengazulu at all. So sometimes angisaceli because ngiyazi uzonqaba. Ugogo nje uthe cha, you know?
Yes.
So like sometimes imfundiso in a way that teaches you to like stay aligned, man, you know? Yes.
And speaking of the industry and like engaging with so many people, who have you not yet worked with that you're looking forward to having a chance to work with?
My word, Sanel musician.
Oh, shout out to you.
Ah, man, like, yo, I remember posting on Facebook before coming to Joburg. I posted about it. Some people were busy tagging him, and he reposted. In 2 weeks, he followed me back. What? I was like, no, but you know how he's such a low-key guy.
Yes.
I'm sure it won't happen now, but it will happen.
But it will happen.
Yeah, Sanam musician, man. Like,
and I'm sure that's coming in the pipeline, because you have worked with so many big names, A-listers in the industry. Considering you having the biggest song on the album Unkgopotsi by Ujaivane.
Yes.
Of which, you know I'm very mad at that guy, and you know why.
I was hoping you wouldn't bring up Ujaivane, because I'm thinking the moment we go there, my sister's gonna go off on a rant telling us about the world and the life.
Oh my word.
You know, I'm not a fan of bullies, number one.
Yes.
And number two, I don't know, I started doing this entertainment thing 10 years ago. And I think the difference between the past 5 years and the 5 years prior, this 5 years, was the fact that it was okay kungropa back then. It's not okay now, bruh. Like you can't ask me to come to your stage for free. Unless you're my friend and we are doing each other favors. You know, in the industry, we have industry friends that we can do favors for, because I know this favor will probably be returned or no. He's my boy or no, she's my girl. I can do this for them, you know? And I feel like when someone promises you something or even gives you that little bit of a light of hope, only for them to have it to take away by not being transparent to you in the matter of your dealings with the music is concerned or with the business is concerned, then it kind of like just it trifles down to me wanting to do the same thing to other people as well. So it becomes like a toxic cycle within the industry where I pay a linda or so there's always going to be like a statement released every single year from a specific artist, whether it's upcoming or whether they are up there already. There's always going to be a person who's going to know when saying there's always going to be people like complaining. But you had the biggest song on that album.
Yeah,
dude, did you anticipate that song was going to be so big?
No, I remember when we were busy like trying to work on a session, but we kept postponing it because of work. I was still on my 9 to 5 that time. So until this one night, it was 10 o'clock at night, and then Javan was like, Bana, let's hit a session, please, just even 1 hour.
Yes.
I'm like, hey, as in, because now I haven't been working at that time. I'm like, okay, sharp, let me go. And then we went there. The song went on. We didn't feel it, when you're just recording. It's like,
it's always those ones.
I even called them in the morning. I'm like, guys, is the song okay? Can I come back and fix? I was not sure. I was not sure. And I came back at home around 3. I was working at 7. I woke up. I was like, God, this better be worth it. This better be worth it. I was having a conversation with myself. I'm like, this better be worth it. Because these hours, sleepless nights, it's crazy. So I was like, I didn't know the song was going to be this amazing and this beautiful and this world
well received.
This hit.
I didn't know. But I'm grateful, man.
And what inspired how you wrote it? Because it's so beautifully well packaged.
Yes.
And I feel like your two biggest songs of these niggas that are playing you, my sister, I can't think is any of it ever real? How do you get inspired
to those lyrics,
to write those lyrics, which are relatable? Exactly, because at first it was hello, it was the XM Young Jolela, and now like it's this guy and he just decided to play me the way he did
with nothing.
With the hello name, it's such a bougie song.
Yes,
actually,
it's very
uyajola ex ufunenzeni
like
ahlala linde wena dad
real
know. So it's like, oh yeah, uyajola, but I'm hearing about you. So you see, it's such a bougie song, and I relate to that one. I relate to that one. Kinda
a little
you
bit.
Related then
there was
not now.
Not now. That was like long time ago. But with inspiration for Musfazo himself, I'm very much thankful. He was there. I like producers who are there.
Yes.
When producers are aligned with what they want, because I was never there when you did the beats.
Yes.
So on the idea, you have a vision, and we ask why me?
Yes.
You understand? So it really helps when the producer is also engaged. With Iluto, I don't relate to the song. I don't.
But you wrote it so beautifully, Ngati.
Sana, you think those Inkaris, they just put you behind the mic, they said, sing about this experience.
Yeah, and I personally feel like when you guys write the music, it's true when they say you don't write it for yourselves, you write it for us. Because, I mean, I could relate on so many levels to that song, and I think that's why this song, got the traction it did, and it got so well received by the public, not only on social media. Shout out to social media and everyone on TikTok for actually making it now so easy for a good song to be well recognized as it deserves. You know, you guys are writing music for us always, but I don't know, what was going on in your head? What inspired you to write the song the way you did? Because also, a song is one thing, when it's just the beats, it's just the beats.
But the lyrics bring it to life.
But also the lyrics, they give soul to the song. How did you come about the whole concept of Ilutu?
The voice alone is an instrument.
Yes.
You understand? So when Wesley Keys played those keys, he played me actually 2 different ones. So when he played the first one, I was like, the second one, I was like, go back, okay, first one. We had to choose the first one. That one. You see, the first one, I was like, damn, this is beautiful.
Yes.
And then the lyrics, I'm one person, like I used to say, I love my own space. Like I'm like, just writes, because I used to do poetry in high school. So I'll just write randomly. And then mang figure studio I don't have anything to say. I have to go back to those words. Yes. So that's how Lutho came about. Like the whole that part alone was just like a poetry for me. Like as much as it wasn't the same as that, but something that aligned with it. You understand? So I put it together, and then writing the whole Lutho. I was not sure about it. I told Smikey, I was like, hey, I'm not sure about this. They were like, fuck, I'm fine, fuck.
Yes.
You know, when people like, I'm saying it, like when people are their
present.
energy are present, believe me, something beautiful is gonna come out.
And I mean, we see you doing great with collaborations, but now we're getting your music.
Yes.
You alone.
Yes.
And how's that going for you? How do you feel about that as a journey as well?
I think it's time.
It's time.
It's time.
So we're taking a watch and go.
Time to play
I'm excited. I'm excited because I was once a person who was so depressed about starting the whole thing.
Yes.
Like I always felt like collaborations are the way to go. But sometimes people wanna hear the whole you. You understand? Depressed, trying to think, what if it's not that easy? Yeah, it doesn't work. What if it's just you have to go to certain things to go there, you know? And until I actually sat down, like I did say, my team, man.
It's your team.
Shout out to your team. You know, even working with this new project this body of work that I'm working on.
Yes.
It wasn't a thing that we're sitting there and we're like, okay, now we are planning. Okay, now this is an EP. Okay, no, it's songs that we did for like wholeheartedly, Jay. Was Tlanganela in a way, you know, we did that song a month ago, we did the song 2 weeks ago, we did the song, you know, was Tlanganela, you know, so I'm ready.
You are ready.
I'm ready.
And what do you think, especially with this new body of work that's going to come out soon, what do you think is one word that describes it without giving it away?
One word.
One word. Because now, you know, for me, I think the one thing that I'm enjoying with you moving away from the collaborations and bringing a body of work is we're being introduced to not who the Rose is, but Utande.
Yes. Definitely.
We're being introduced to that girl who came all the way from Umlazi to Joburg to pursue this career. You didn't come here for collaborations.
Yes.
You came to Joburg to be a superstar.
Yeah.
And that's what we're getting now.
Yeah.
And we have the opportunity to be introduced to you as an artist.
One word.
One word, my dear.
Godly.
Ish.
Oh, yes.
Godly.
Ish. I deserve a ba 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 ba.
Yes.
Yeah, godly. Yeah.
And what do you think your fans can expect from it? Your community that you've built.
That I've built. I think they're expecting like a breath of fresh air. You know, I think that's what I've brought in the industry so far.
I think so.
Yeah, like a breath of like, because if you can listen through like my lyrics, you can hear some R&B there.
Yes.
You understand?
Would you ever cross over?
I'm coming.
Hell
You
yeah.
are
Hi, got Elaine. Hi, got Shining Star. Be careful. Hi, got Lord Keys.
You know, it's crazy because I started there. That sound for me is so magical. You know, it taught me how to write. It taught me how to move with melody. It taught me how to like tell a story.
Yes.
Because I'm a piano masher, honestly speaking.
Yes.
You know, I used to do this thing like way before.
It's been a thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's just I love how it can, you know, change a narrative of a song within a melody, but keeping it aligned.
Yes.
You know. So yeah. What was the question again?
You get lost in the music.
It was what your fans can expect.
Yes,
Breath of fresh air.
breath
But
of fresh air.
you bringing up R&B, you know, R&B is it's a very interesting genre within a South African concept.
Yes.
We don't have a lot of R&B artists who get the recognition that they deserve. And as a genre, it doesn't always perform as well.
Yes.
And sometimes you'll be listening to an artist like, oh my gosh, is this guy American? And then you find out that this is a South African artist. They're bringing something that so many people are not paying attention to.
You see now, like I'm getting tapped into neo soul.
Okay.
Oh, lovely.
Like neo soul is so
It's a beautiful genre.
It's doing so beautiful in the industry.
Yes.
Looking at Mzulu Paqa,
Mzulu Paqa, yes.
I was at her show last night. Wow. The community is getting built up. Believe me, I promise. It's getting there. So I think South Africa is doing so well. Even if someone comes out like it as an R&B artist, people are gonna be tapped in.
As South Africans, we need to.
We need to.
to.
Guys, we are arts. Alone.
Yes.
Alone. You understand? So
today you just come with one-liners, ne?
Yeah.
Hey, we are at alone, godly. Breath of fresh air. Walking, looking in the mirror. You are a superstar. I hope your team is writing this down. We want merchandise.
Yes.
We want merchandise. We want t-shirts. When people say like, that's a D-Rose, that's a D-Rose quote, ne? Say, yeah, it says. She signed it over here. Look.
Yeah.
So let's speak about your family dynamics now. How has your family like adjusted to Udi being
a superstar
VD now? You know, because I know it's one thing push like back support and stuff like that, but now when you transition into what everyone probably societally would call success, the whole narrative changes.
Yeah.
You know, how has your family been receiving it, especially Ekaya? How has everyone been receiving your family and you as Udi?
They're super happy. My dad was part of the music industry.
Yes.
Long time ago. My mom was never really too aligned. But now she's like, you've always been this girl, and I see it now. You know, I was one person in my room, start singing. So I'm freestyling, I'm performing.
Yes.
You know, so they're very happy, man. And the most crazy part is, I'm starting to share a lot.
You can say. I mean, this is a safe space. It's a very safe space.
Okay, so. The story behind me having a family that is very much supportive, when my grandparents passed away, which were like they were not like family do you understand, but they took me in, especially my grandmother.
They were not immediate family.
Yes, they were not. I would say this a lot even to my friends. I'm like, I was raised by the village.
Yes.
One thing about me, like my community raised me. You know, everything was just that.
Yes.
You understand? So with the family that I have, the mom and dad, they're not my biological family, but they took me in because I was a recording artist. They had a studio. You understand? They had a studio, so they would like. There was a period of time where things were just so hard. They would look at, they know how bubbly I am. They were like, doing studio.
Yes.
You don't seem okay. And then I broke down. I told them everything. Yes. So, and then I lived with them 4 years now.
Yes.
To the fifth. Yeah.
So and they've been so supportive of your journey.
It's been so supportive. I don't even feel like I'm yawning in your corner or anything. I'm a child there.
Oh, amazing. Yeah. Now, do you think there's anything that you've lost in the industry? Because I know when you as you gain some, you lose some. And navigating as an adult, number one, navigating friendships alone
is tough.
It's very hard. As an artist, as an entertainer, as a public figure, number two, navigating that side of the world also, and just maneuvering friendships and relationships that you have in general is really hard. How has it been for you navigating friendships and relationships ever since you now were deemed a public figure?
I used to, after like my parents, the 1 year, we're giving you 1 year period. And then I went back home, it didn't work out. And then I came back, saying we are forcing
Yes.
So I started doing like roommates and stuff like that. And my biggest lesson for them have always been, guys,
yes.
different homes. Let us not make it too hard for each other. You know, we may not be friends, but aslalisan.
Yes.
You understand? But I would find friends within the process. I'd find friends, and it happens that they're also part of the industry.
Yes.
Not as music, but maybe models, you
And
know,
maybe behind the scenes.
influence.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
So I've always been learning from each other. Some of them I lost them on the way, and I hope she's listening. Yeah, like in a good way though, because I was vouching for her. I hope she's still winning, and yeah, it's always been like a thing of I always tell them, come from far, don't make it too hard for me. If you feel like you want to distance yourself, it's okay. Let's do it. You know, it's kunzima either way for all of us.
And each to their own, Sana. Each to their own. And do you have like any friends now? Like, how are you maintaining your friendships now? Because also, as no big, different. I don't like it when. Okay, I mean, I'm a fan of all my friends' works. You know, I'm a fan of you, Tyrone.
Yeah.
But now I think when. I don't know. I think I have a problem when now the whole friendship starts transitioning into fandom. You know.
Yeah.
Like now you are less of a friend to me. Now so we fan or so we groupie.
Yeah.
So now it takes away the authenticity of what we were before I was with Phindiblack, because you didn't befriend Phindiblack, you befriended Phindi.
Yes.
You know, and now that there's Phindiblack, you start moving differently, because so you probably could benefit from this friendship.
Yeah.
Or cloud. Now you're trying to get super close. Hey, you know, a lot of people now tend to lose themselves in the whole process of adjusting to their supposedly friends transitions as well, because I mean you transitioned now into so we celebrate. I'm sure, and I'm sure it's even like your life is not normal anymore. You can't walk around the street anymore you know, without people having to say, hi Rose, can I have a picture with you? I love your work. Now how has it been, like, just getting your people adjusted to the whole thing without actually losing the authenticity of what your relationships were?
My friends are very grounded, man. They're very grounded, and kubona nje nguthandeka.
Yes.
You understand? Nguthandeka, and we love what you do. Let us keep. It's still the same.
It's
hey?
still the same
I won't
support
lie.
and
It's still
love.
the same. Even with my team, like I have a very strict team. By the way, but it's impossible, you know, just for them to experience the whole thing. But it's impossible. But we still go, like certain shows, your small shows, we go together, have a good time, take videos, you know, like it's still there. It's our own lie.
And now that you're in the industry, you know, one thing I've learned, like coming into the industry, is that you make new friends.
Yes.
But you still have your old friends. And now it's a thing of you need to balance these two friendships. For you, who are you grateful for that you've met since coming into the industry?
No, amazing. Love that girl. Love that girl.
Oh, that, like, it's not even like friends, it's family.
Yes.
Like, it's crazy because it somehow aligns in a way, coming to Joburg and all these things. So saying as would see, like, you know, CC in the industry. I don't know to look for a bigger name for me to understand what I'm going through within the industry. So it's like studio now. We hit a studio. I have this idea. Yes, even on the road. You know, the idea as we record the thing on the phone.
Yes.
Go put the song, put it and make it alive.
Yes.
So it's Netema Gonelo.
Shout out to Netema.
Amazing. And she also makes amazing music. She's also a piano vocalist.
Yeah.
And I think I truly appreciate the era. Yabo D-Rose, yabo Tato Hati, Tracy, Netema Gonelo, Poet. I think they are a whole industry on their own. And if people are still sleeping on them, they better wake up before it is too late. You know?
And what stage are you looking forward to?
The biggest stage.
Any stage. Globally, internationally. Ingara, you can even say, I want to perform on Mars. Whatever stage you're like, you know what? That is, you know, sometimes as people, we're always like, we have like an end goal.
Yes.
Like, once I've done this job, once I've done this, once I've reached these streams, I can say, yeah, I've reached what I've wanted to do with my stardom.
I would say like a BET stage.
Yeah. Okay.
Where black women kind of like,
yes.
you know,
Hey.
are heard and seen.
Yes.
Yeah, I see myself right there.
Amazing. Now we're going to move to a quick fire game called Piano Instincts.
Okay.
You just either or.
Okay.
Yes.
And you can't think too much, eh?
You can't think,
people's
don't
feelings,
think about
people's
it a lot.
feelings don't matter.
Yes, either or.
Okay.
Studio or stage?
Stage.
DJ Javane or Soa Matrix?
DJ Javan.
Wait, why?
I was not sure.
Hold up.
That was very quick.
Hold up.
No, guys.
Why?
No, let me tell you why.
Can my sister have her moment?
Yeah, okay. Okay, right?
Let me tell you why. There were a lot of talks and everything within the whole song, within the his career alone. Me coming into him, I wasn't looking into what people said. I wanted to experience him myself.
Yes.
So far so good. He's the brother. Do you understand? He gave me opportunities, bro. Like Gunezintowe Luto was like, okay, now she's just a vocalist. Worst, she's just featured. But he would like call me Vana, back dinga upi upi.
Yes, he put you on.
You understand? So for me, I even
Banda.
sent him a message this one time. I was like, bro, like, if I wanted to listen to what people were saying and everything that was happening, I'm not saying you're right or anything. But
Yo,
do you understand? Like all that for me, it was like, damn.
Oh, that's amazing.
I appreciate it.
That's amazing. So deep amapiano or soulful amapiano?
Deep like spiritual.
Yeah, deep like almost deep house-ish amapiano. Your Coco Rasa, your Coco essays,
okay.
your
deep.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
deep. Okay, what's the worst time to record vocals?
When they're like 20 people in
studio. Please forget that even now. Please forget that even now.
I don't do camps. Don't expect to get the best out of me
when
for
you
my
do
camp.
camps. But that's where you started, though, right?
Yes, but still feels uncomfortable.
It makes sense.
Oh, it feels uncomfortable.
It makes. Do you think it limits your creativity or?
Yes, it
no.
limits.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Dream collab outside Amapiano.
Let me see. Tyler.
Oh!
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I
This
get-
gets
and this
bigger.
is in this house we stand, Tyler.
Even if it's just, I get to write for her. I'll appreciate it.
Oh, just to work
Yeah,
with her.
yeah.
Oh, amazing. What's the who, according to you, is the most underrated producer right now?
Right now. Frank Mabit.
No, actually, he is.
He's
he is
amazing.
very, very underrated.
You wanna feel the tribal, tribal mixed with the piano.
Yeah.
He is very underrated. Now, what's that one song you wish you had sung on? Like that one song, Guma Piano, that every time you listen to, you're just like, I wish I had my name on the song.
Wait. Obubele by Mass Music, Daliwonga.
Oh, that's a very beautiful song.
Beautiful.
That's a very beautiful
I
song.
love that song.
Oh, you have a very unique taste of songs.
Hey.
No?
The
very
whole project,
unique.
actually, people slept on it. I'm mad.
So mad. Oh, definitely. Now, please let us know what we can expect from you and what your fans can expect from you for the festive season.
Okay, a project that is dropping on 7th.
Definitely. Titled 9 to 5.
Yes, titled 9 to 5. A lot of stage presence. Because I just joined dance classes. I want to move more on stage.
Yeah, same. Yeah, you know.
We want to see those Tyler moves.
You are moving my way because I also I think the only thing that's now left for me to do within the industry, because now I also DJ, I was just like, if I could refine my dancing skills, because I do have the rhythm.
No, I don't have dancing skills.
The kamuphela inside me, ulele shembani. That's the ulele. The kamuphela inside me is really
At least I'm now absent.
And it's gonna take quite a few lessons to actually get into that spark. And I think the likes of Abo Zingumalo took that direction when they started now having dancers to actually now perform and give us like a full show, like a full spectacular show. Because it's one thing like lingering on stage because we are like. So you're just now all over the stage. You don't know what to do. You don't know. And I think now when you put that element of dancing into it, you are also injecting some leveling up into your performance, and that's actually great because it means you're considering yourself. She's
taking herself to the bank.
Listen,
she's taking that check to the bank.
Definitely to the bank. Now, where can people catch you this weekend? Because I know we are booked and busy.
Oh yeah, we're at I don't know how to call this name. Vereniging. Yes, that, and we're also going to Katlehong and Carltonville, extension 8.
Booked and busy. Booked and busy.
Yeah.
And that's because she definitely took a risk. She was brave and she left that 9 to 5. Hey, yeah, no, I am actually learning a lot from this beautiful lady right here in studio. Where do we catch you on the socials?
On Instagram, it's dorothy.drose and on TikTok, dorothy.drose. Those are my go-to socials.
Amazing. Go-to socials, it's Instagram
and TikTok.
And TikTok. Amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been lovely having you, and we absolutely love you on Echoes of the City. The citizens absolutely love you so much because when Luto dropped, they kept on requesting that song so much.
Really?
And they would be like, no, Phindi, even this week, and I was just like, you know what?
And Phindi wasn't there. Phindi wasn't there. She didn't want to be giving other people's.
No, because also for me, I think I'm still stuck on Hello, dog. Like, but I'm still stuck on Hello. And a lot of citizens were just like, hey, when Phindi, we mad at you because we always play your song, your favorite D-Rose song, and not our favorite D-Rose. But I'm just like, and you guys are just visitors. But once again, thank you so much for joining us. We do absolutely wish you all the best for your career, and this festival is about booked and busy, Sana.
Amen.
So that you can also buy yourself a nice V-Class, because every single artist is buying a V-Class or a Ford Ranger or Maraka Wheat, and I wish you all the best. You deserve everything good that's coming your way, and we are definitely looking forward to all of your amazing music. Now, before we leave, just a quick short message to anyone that's watching there, or anything anyone that wants to be like you. Yeah, just quick short message to the camera.
Okay. Okay. I would like to say there's no one like you and no one can do it like you.
You heard it, Uti. No one is like you and no one can do it like you. Ladies and gentlemen, all our beautiful citizens, that has been D-Roll.
Thank you.
You could try when the city's asleep, before the grind gets going.
Cheers, bro.